7 ways to promote your brand on social. Hello, everyone. My name is Tessa. I'm a marketing strategist with Ashford Digital, and I have Tracy Taylor, who is a social media guru over at TNT Marketing. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Tessa. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm so excited about, social media. Obviously, we nerd out on social media a lot. But
we do.
You have 7 ways to promote your brand on social for us today. So we're going to hit the ground running. But if you're watching us live, #live. If you're watching the replay, #replay. And let us know as we're going through these if you are doing these 7 things, if they are actually working for you, or if you find that you need help in them, let us know in the chat, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help with your social media needs.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, number 1, Tracy, hit us with it.
Oh my goodness. Add your social profiles to your email signature. So you can do that if you have a regular signature, or if you use some of these very fancy signature companies. I know, Tessa, you use one. I'm looking for a new one. I have a client that uses, I think it's Brand Your Email. And so you can customize your colors, your logo, everything goes in here, but add your social profiles to your emails, because there's a lot of times that you're actually communicating more through email than you realize, and you've got an unlimited audience when you do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do think there's something to be said still, even today. I mean, it used to be that email delivery, because you had icons, images attached, links and all that stuff, that the delivery rate wasn't as good. But social media, or not social media, but social, in general, email delivery has improved. So you can put your links in there, but I would test and see, if I have my icons, is it better for me to have just the text for Facebook versus an icon? Right. Because it depends on your industry. If you're working with government agencies and you're sending emails to them a lot, use the text version.
Yes.
Because you can't get images as easily. And so you might get stuck in spam. So definitely do it, put it on everything. Yes, you mentioned the tool. I do use a signature tool, and I'll put that in the chat when we're done. I love it because it creates a great looking signature line in like seconds, and you don't have to subscribe to it long term if you don't want to. You can design it and then create the version of your signature that's more evergreen, basically. Right. But it's good to have a nice design, because just signing with your name and then not having a logo or anything, I mean, you're not branding your emails at all if you do that. So definitely take the time and make your emails look good, and make them represent you just as much as you would if you had an office and you had a sign.
Yes, absolutely. Email is very much communication. And I'm actually doing some of that today, working with a new email campaign, so that I can have them all branded 100%. So that's going to be fantastic. So are you ready for number 2?
I'm ready. And hey, Rita. Hey, Meg. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, I'm in the wrong comments. I can't see anything. Hey!
Good to have you.
I didn't see them. Okay.
Yes. So let us know if you guys have, if any of these tips that we're going through, we're talking 7 ways to promote your brand on social. So if any stand out to you, just #nugget and what you are going to implement in your business. So number 2.
So we have got to be more active. We've got to be more proactive. So blog about your social profiles and give folks a reason to follow you. There's a difference. We like the likes on our pages, but we also like the followers, because when you do that, people actually can like, share, and comment, and then they're going, oh, I saw this on this person. You never know where that's going to lead somebody. So blog about your social profiles. Actually tell people what you do differently in each of them. Give them a true, happy, good reason to follow you and connect with you across every platform known to man.
It's true. Well, and you mentioned follow versus like. So there's 2 different kinds of social media. features that you need to have on your website. One is how to like you, and that could be in the footer of your page. I have a box on mine that actually says, here's the other people that like me too, just to show social proof, right? It is so effective. It's like, oh gosh, well, 12 of my friends or 100 of my friends like this page, so I need to like it too. So that like follow box is really an effective. And then there's the share buttons on your blog. So what you're talking about is actually like put the social media, give people a reason in the blog to do that. I'm saying let's go a next step and have share icons in your blog. And you've seen these on news channels where you can share it out easily. If you're providing amazing content and you're making it easy for them to share, that's going to make a big difference in what your reach is. So do both. It's kind of like this little, I think of it like the little recycle symbol, right? They're all going to lead to each other. So put them out there, and don't be afraid to talk about, hey, follow me over here, and give them a reason to go follow, because like Meg, I know she's got social everywhere. She has her website up. Amazing jars. You guys need to check these light. They're a light lantern, but I love them. I need to get one and have it here so I can show it off. But she could actually, give people incentive to go comment, like, share, review even. So we can add and review. So I just love, talking about this. So I'm going to get off number 2 and we will go to number 3. Otherwise we'll stay there forever.
I know. We're really bad, y'all. We are trying really hard this year to keep it between 18 and 20 minutes because we have a bad habit of going to 30. So number 3 is share your social profiles in the real world. So when you're talking to somebody, if you're having a conversation, let them know. If somebody emails you, this is one of my favorite tips ever. If somebody emails you a testimonial, they email you something very positive, email them back or call them and say, hey, you know what? I absolutely love that. Would you mind copying and pasting that and sticking that in as a Facebook review or a Google review or even a LinkedIn recommendation, depending on how you are? And I'm going to tell you this because a lot of people will not tell you this. I stand by it. I live by it. I do it. Recommendations, testimonials, and reviews are also amazing if they are a character review. Mm-hmm. If you did something amazing for somebody and they absolutely love what you did for them and they send you an email or they call you, ask them to put it in one of those things, because you need different types of reviews, testimonials, and recommendations depending on the platform. But, people want to know that you've got great products or services, but we also want to let them know that you, as the business owner, the name and the brand behind the business, that you're amazing too. So keep that out there, have that, and let people know that, and don't be afraid to ask them. So, we talk about in marketing, one of the reasons people don't reach their goals is because they don't ask for the sale. One of the reasons that you're lacking in reviews, testimonials, and recommendations, depending on the profile, is because you're not asking for them. Right. So absolutely ask for them and share them and tell people, hey, make sure did you see this on Facebook? If you have a business page, share it occasionally to your personal page. Like, put a great quote up there, wait a couple hours and share it. Mm-hmm. Let people know that this is your link and this is how to connect with you and this is your website, and they will absolutely slowly trickle in income, because you want real life people. We don't want paid likes. Right. That's not good. I have a client coming on soon, and we discovered that another company that she was working with, they were out of the country. She has a crazy amount of followers and not that many likes, but she's like, they're fake and I can't get rid of them now.
Right.
So
and you can get blocked for that too.
Yeah. It's a lot. So don't do that. Don't do that.
I know it's really tempting to get your followers up, but that's not the best way to do it. What Tracy was recommending about sharing your profiles cross-platform. So if you have an Instagram profile and you want to share it. Oh shoot.
It's number 4. Add different sets of people to like different profiles.
There we go.
You want unique likes across all platforms. Hey, Miss Katie. You want different people. And some people you're going to want them across every platform. Like, I am with Tessa on every platform. I believe I'm with Rita on every platform, and even with Meg and Katie, I might have one or two
Oh,
of you.
she is awesome. You've got to get Katie. She's hilarious.
Yes.
I love her.
Here's the thing. We want the same, but we also want different people on different profile and different platforms because they serve each platform. When you look at it as each platform serves a unique purpose for your business, then you will appreciate the different likes on there and everything that it brings back to your business, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And some people are just kind of casually browsing on Facebook, but they're very, very serious over on LinkedIn. So the fact that you haven't even told them how to get access to you over on LinkedIn, it will never register to them like, oh, Tessa, I'm not following Tessa over on LinkedIn. So you have to, if you don't put it out there, like you said, if you don't ask, you're not going to get this. And that's including cross-platform, exposure. So definitely do that for sure.
So this is one of my favorites.
I want to say one other thing on that. There are in Facebook groups too. There's always posts of like, share your Instagram, share your Facebook. Like do this in groups as well to get new followers because there are those days typically in most every group. They have a way for you to share or promote, self-promote on specific posts. Always follow the rules in the groups.
Absolutely. You definitely want to do that. So that's something that's fantastic. So that was number 4. So we're on number 5, right? Okay. So number 5. Uh-oh. Well, that was weird. Hold on. Let me get back to you. Where did you go? Okay, there you are. That completely went away, which is weird. Normally it doesn't do that. So share the true tip is to share your Facebook status on Twitter. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper because some people are a little mad about Twitter right now. So we're going to let that go. You absolutely can do that, but share your post and this is another.
Maybe it's an emergency. It's a marketing emergency.
I don't know what it is.
Someone got blacklisted. No,
I know. I'm like, stop. I can't. Let me see.
Someone got blocked. Sharing your post over on Twitter, though, then the card, it actually keeps the card image and everything. So yes.
So share that. But what I was going to say before chaos erupted, I don't think I have that particular line where it won't come through anyway. Everything else is typically blocked during this time. So I will be fixing that here in like 1 second. I'm like, stop, don't leave me alone. Anyway, okay. So there's that second line. Sorry about that. So a lot of people think that when they make a post across social, they post the exact same thing across all their feeds at the exact same time.
Oh, right.
Absolutely not. So what you want to do is share the same statuses, but at different times and maybe even possibly like one day on Facebook and the next day on LinkedIn. But later that night, you might want to roll it over to Instagram. So if you do that, you're going to create people an opportunity. So this creates spaced repetition. It takes people typically 8 to 12 times to see your content before they want to make a move on it. So we don't want to do the thing where they get off Facebook, then they go straight to Instagram because guess what, guys? I'm one of those people with doing stuff for business and clients. I hop back and forth all day long. I don't want to see the same thing. I want to see a different time so that maybe if I saw your Facebook post in the morning at work and I didn't do anything about it because I was busy in my office, but I'm at home later in the evening and I'm scrolling on Instagram, it might generate me the opportunity to go, oh, I need to go on that website. Oh, I need to go do this. This is what we're going to be doing. So realistically thinking, everybody has different times they like to get on each platform. Create to where people see you and your beautiful face every chance they get. All day long. And I'm going to say it again. I said it in 2020. Tessa knows what's coming. The internet has no business hours. So promote your business, promote your brand 24 hours a day across all platforms.
And we're talking,
love it, embrace it, be in love with it. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, and how this happens is through scheduling software. So don't think that Tracy is literally, I mean, yes, she's on social media 24/7, I'm sure. But the way that you do this is create one post in a social profile, and then with Agora Pulse, and I know Hootsuite, you just grab it and you drag it to a different place. So you just make it once, drag it. And I actually kind of stagger it so that not because Tracy's method might be more strategic, but for me, it's like, I just move it a couple days over and I know what times are effective for my Twitter posts. And you can look at your insights and see when your audience is really active on it. And keep in mind, like we go live, this is obviously going to up our social engagement. It shows in people's feeds. So we can't really judge a book by its cover by saying, oh, Tuesdays or Wednesdays are our best day. Well, that's the day we chose to do our lives. So that's a little skewed. so you just look at your stats, see what your audience is doing, and then play with it. You can't really do it wrong as long as you are consistently posting your brand's looks. It's not drastically different using, like completely different branding. I mean, you can actually hurt your brand by being too confusing to people, because then they don't know that you're the same person. Sean, hey, great to have you here. And I'm glad that this tip about posting at different times, not all in a row, is helping you out. If there's anything else that really strikes you as something you can use in your business, let us know. But we made it to like 6 now. We have 7 tips for you guys.
We're on number 6, so we are doing good. So this one's really easy. This number 6 tip is create a unique QR code for that special profile. So if you have a main profile, you can always, I am an advocate and a love for, I'm actually going to hop up for 1 second, a 2-sided business card, because I use them.
Yes.
So the front of my business card is this. The back of it is simply all the social platforms with my tagline, which is where business and social collide. If I want somebody to specifically connect with me, the back of this could have a QR code that says connect with me on. And that way, everybody that got my business card will be directed at one profile. If I was doing that and I wanted to do it, and it could be something I do in the next order, I would personally add LinkedIn here, because that is more of a business B2B profile. Now, depending on what you do, if you want to promote Facebook or promote Instagram, put one QR code on the back.
Right. You don't want too many.
Yeah, you could put a different one. If you want to put one on here, one on your email signature, you can do that. So everybody that you engage with, you want to send them to a different profile, which is what we talked about earlier in the webinar, that you want to promote different profiles at different times.
Yeah, but you can use, QR code for maybe a tap links or a link in bio account is a good way to get all of your accounts still represented, basically. And I can definitely send you guys some tips on how to create QR codes, how to use tap links, tap clicks, link in bio, one of those. And that's just a profile where you can actually, hey, Kelly, where you can actually have, like say I love the one that I just recently did, actually lets you have video in it as well in the tap link. I want to say it's tap link. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the chat after this. You guys can go check it out, and it's well worth it. I mean, you can pay for there's a free version, or you can pay for a pro version, and you can brand it and have more capabilities. You can do like sliders of products. I know we have a lot of product people on today. And so in that link in bio type situation, you could have maybe your top 5 products and links to go buy the top 5 products, or switch it out. Like I know Meg has a solar lantern of the month, I think it is. Yes. So every month there's a special featured one. She could do like a little video of the featured one with a direct link. So, and that can go in every social platform and could go in, and in your website would obviously be attached to that, and all of your contact info. And you can attach a WhatsApp or one of the messaging systems, Messenger for Facebook, WhatsApp, or I think there's like a chat bot that's in there. So check it out and then let us know how that works for you guys. So Tracy, number 7, I know we have to finish up.
Number 7, we're finishing right on the wire because we just get so excited, you guys. We can't help it. So number 7, you can use this multiple times throughout the year, and I would encourage you to do 1 per quarter. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Ask your email list to follow your profiles.
Yes, absolutely.
And you can do that. So first quarter could be Facebook, second quarter could be Instagram, third quarter could be LinkedIn, fourth quarter could be check out your website or something like that. give people those things, sprinkle it out and spread the love. That is what you want to do. So we are at 19 minutes and 34 seconds, and that is 7 tips.
That's 7 tips. So on that last one, because we have just 2 more minutes that I could say, I would say that there's features for inviting people on all platforms. So if you haven't been inviting people, there's a couple things. If someone was commenting, let's say we had somebody on today's live, afterwards, I can go in and look at who liked, who commented. If next to it, if it says that they have not been invited, invite them. They're actually engaging with your content. So take the time to go back to every post and see who is following, who is following
and connected.
Yes, absolutely. And then the other thing is, we were talking about sending something out quarterly. Your email newsletter should have something in it about how to follow you. And I know we talked about email signature, but let's add that in. And if that's quarterly goal, right? If it's your quarterly goal, just ask them to go follow that account and let you know, that make it make it something that they want to go do. So I've seen people do that where they're going to go pick a winner from somewhere contest or something and then send it. Like, people don't just want to necessarily follow someone. You have to have good information. You have to have a reason, possibly a reward of some sort, or they're going to get a special discount code, something. They're going to get notification of things that are going to save them money. So us just asking people to follow us is not usually enough, sadly.
No.
I wish.
We want them to get something out of it, but you want to, I mean, if you're rolling people, and I've seen Meg do this, if you're rolling people over to a new platform she might give away an ornament. She might give away a small lantern because she does have 2 sizes and they're amazing and I love them. And I've got to actually call her for a custom order that we came up with a couple weeks ago. So you can do a ton of things with those things. And I want that to happen. One of the things I'm going to have her do, because you are probably looking at me like I'm crazy with 2 Christmas trees still up, they're going to stay up, and I'm going to have Meg create me special ornaments that have the social logos on them in all the different colors. And they're going to be on that tree and it's going to move around in my office. So there is a reason that they're still up.
Tracy loves Christmas trees, so she'll just do a new Christmas tree design.
My tree at home stays up year round, so that's something that's fun. But you can use things that you don't think about. So maybe Meg wants to give, something this year, and she will draw for that. I don't know, but
or other people, other business owners, maybe like Meg knows someone else that can offer something for free. Then you're joint venturing, and the two of you
always do that. And I know what's going to happen when we get these ornaments made. Then people are going to want them because I'm going to be showing off my tree. So that might be something they'll do for their business. But definitely want that. It is 7 tips. If you want more of those, join us every Wednesday at 11 o'clock.
Follow our social channels, guys.
Get on our channel. We post stuff there too. So, make sure that you're following us on Facebook, on Instagram. Yes, there is a chance that you might see the same tip, if you will, on both of our channels, but it should be at different times, and that will be fine. We love that. But we'd love to see you on Facebook, on Instagram, and on LinkedIn. Absolutely.
And YouTube. And YouTube is going to be on YouTube soon. I'm on YouTube as well. Wow, my camera just decided to go fuzzy on.
It's a tough day,
Michael.
Day.
Good to see you guys. Well, so we just covered 7 tips. And when we end now, I'm going to put a couple links in, but go back and watch. We had 7 social media, 7 ways to promote your brand on social. Definitely a good one to catch. And we'll see you guys all next week, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, every Wednesday. And we're back on track since the new year. Yahoo!
We'll be back, and invite your friends. If you know somebody that has an issue that needs to cover it, we do
live, and we do coaching quickies over in Momentum Studio. I think Tracy and I should definitely do them and bring on guests or coaching quickies where you can
do that here
with us.
Yeah, Kelly, you have a great day too. So we'll do that. We'll look at that as somebody wants to be a guinea pig in a couple weeks. We have, I think, 12 weeks worth of content laid out, ready to go. So we are
every single platform and how to optimize it. It's going to be awesome. So
join us back next week at 11, and we'll see you then.
All right, guys. Thanks.
All right. See ya.